Welcome back to 25 Years of Doom. I'm Temin.
And I'm Aces High.
We're installing, rather, The Trooper's Playground by Matthias Warsch. He was so kind as to include a batch that will just install the dehacked file for us, although the process for that overwrote my Doom 2 exe, but, that's a problem for another day.
That's a very complicated installation of a WAD. I feel like that's the first time you've had something like that happen.
It's just that's standard procedure for anything with dehacked is you gotta get dehacked to create a new Doom exe with the modified values you tell it to modify.
Ah, I see. Well, it's certainly out of my wheelhouse of knowledge.
Yeah, fair enough. Dehacked is, it's not terribly difficult to grasp it's got a steep learning curve. I don't know. I haven't made anything with it myself, but there are things like map names and, just text that are easy to edit, but you can also reprogram actors altogether, like monsters, items, things like that. But yeah, I believe this one has just text change plus a new monster, which we'll be seeing at the end of this map.
Ooh, looking forward to that.
Fancy stuff. But yeah, this
fancy
is
stuff for 1996.
For sure. It's not the wackiest dehacked stuff we'll be seeing this year, even, but still, just a little bit. The custom stuff is what makes stuff stand out,
Mm-hmm.
Also, I cannot get down here. So this is we've got two branches. There are keys at the end of each branch. I have obtained neither of them, so instead I'm going to start this entire branch altogether. Right, so this being the Trooper's Playground, there's actually a little bit of a fountain of knowledge for this WAD, because the developer, Matthias Warsch, did a stream of his entire level design career, starting all the way back in Doom 2, and the latest game he had done level design for as of that series of streams was Dead Space 2. He was the lead level design on that.
Oh, okay. When did he do this? In the stream?
It was, I believe, in 2014.
Oh, okay.
And I stumbled upon it a few years ago, and am now getting the opportunity to share that information.
Well, that's pretty cool. Didn't realize that a lot of these early WADs happen to be by people that would go on to bigger and better things.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Always thought these were just kind of things you did, for fun. I mean,
right.
Not saying that, you know.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Also, I like this little stream out here. So, fun fact about this level, couple fun facts. The skybox, I know this from the stream. The sky texture is from a DOS adaptation of, I believe, a D&D module called Spell Spelljammer, that's what it was.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering that. I'm the only thing that comes to my mind would be Spelljammer, but I don't know if that's correct or not.
Yeah, so he ripped a graphic for that for the skybox, and also apparently this level is based off another a D&D module location called the Moonsea region, except he says it's the Moonsea region but set in space, kind of. But yeah, that's just a little fun fact from that stream that I got.
Wow, that is certainly cool. I mean, especially just the whole. Oh, here we go.
New enemy. Yep.
So wait, it's you.
Yeah. So the idea is this is the doomed trooper. This is whose playground we're in, I suppose. Fun fact, in Matthias's stream, he actually didn't have the dehack patch loaded correctly. This guy's a pain, by the way.
5 stars? Oh,
he's got he's got the reaction time of like the mutants from Wolfenstein with the firing power of the chain gun guy plus extra health.
Oh wow, that is not fun. I take it we're gonna see him about as often as we see the zombies, or
he's fairly they use him sparingly in this, which is nice.
That is nice.
I believe he's in every level, but you don't see terribly many of them.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah, the idea behind that enemy is he's a Doom Marine who died and then became a zombie, and that's just kind of what it is. In his retrospective stream, he didn't get the DEH loaded, the dehacked file loaded properly, so instead it was just the Wolfenstein monster, but with only some of the frames being the correct trooper frames, and the behavior was still the Wolfenstein guy's behavior and stuff like that.
So basically it wasn't working correctly?
Yeah,
or as
exactly.
intended?
Right. Yeah, you got it.
That would have been interesting to watch.
Yeah, it was. It was really kind of an insightful just kind of stream, because he's reflecting on all these old levels that got him his start in the biz, which thinking back on it, I feel like a lot of people actually did get that. Like Tim Willits, he made some Doom levels, got hired onto id for better or for worse. Dario Casali, who we'll be seeing levels from later in Memento Mori and other WADs. Dario and Milo Casali, I think maybe just Milo, he moved on to Valve. He did some work in Half-Life. I don't know what he's done beyond that, but you'll see his name in the opening tram sequence to Half-Life, which is kind of cool.
Right, I was wondering why the name sounded familiar.
Yeah. Gosh, who else? Well, Matthias Warsh, obviously, because, Dead Space and, I believe, Sin, the one before Episode's emergence.
Yeah, the original, well, yes. The game that was going to make out like gangbusters, and then Half-Life came out a week later.
Oh, ain't that just the way? So I couldn't do anything but fall for this really obvious trap, but me and I have strafing on my side, so I could just do that. I don't know why this door took so long to open. I don't know if it would have been a better trap if it had opened all at once, but if that had happened, I could just I'd have more movement room, but it's hard to say.
I get the feeling a lot of times that when you make traps and things like that, whether you make them obvious or not, you just know that as you're making it, it's someone's gonna figure this out, and it's gonna be obvious that it's a trap or whatever, and it's what else are you gonna do? You have to trigger it if you want to continue on.
Right. At least they gave me a supercharge for incentive, for going in. But, I'd have needed to go in regardless of supercharge presence.
I mean, especially if you're trying to, get 100% kills or something like that.
Right. So, down there, we needed to open a door and also raise the stairs, and he didn't really have a better solution other than have two switches there that do both of those actions separately. Also, they've been teasing this super shotgun for a while, and I finally have it.
Hooray! Now we've finally got something that will help us.
When there are monsters around. Alright. I was expecting a trap there. There was not one.
That's always a nice... that can be a nice surprise in itself, though. It's okay, there's going to be a bunch of who knows popping... Oh, nothing. Oh, yay.
Right? Yeah. Just just save it for later.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right. Instead have something like that. Oh, hello.
This is skeleton in the closet. What can we say?
Yep.
Alright, so ultimately we need to go into that up and down, like, window shuttered room. There's a switch that will lower the yellow key. But, we gotta go around to open that up itself, which this switch probably does. Probably.
I mean, seeing you kind of go through this, it seems like everything's fairly linear. Makes sense.
Yeah, it is. One thing that was pointed out in his stream is, like, some of the doors are just, like, they don't open when you use them, and he was really disappointed that he didn't use, like, a different texture for them. Also, this is, like, a 3 switch trap. 2 of the switches will lower barons, while only 1 of them is progress. I just so happened to get the correct one at the very last. Alright, yellow key. I see you, doomed Marine.
He's here. He's waiting.
Yeah, like, he got a shot off and didn't even get to his, like, firing animation yet.
Yeah.
Like, slow your roll, dude.
Hit scanners. They really are the worst.
Yeah, just gotta take him out quick. I think that's the idea for why the spider mastermind's the final boss. It's just like by the time you get there, you're so loaded that you can kill it in one shot.
Mm-hmm. I just found it interesting when you look at, I think it was Decino did a tier list for the different monsters, and he was like, yeah, Spider Mastermind sucks. Despite the fact that it's a... Despite the fact that it is a hit scanner, it's just like garbage in comparison.
In the context of Doom, like, there's nothing to it. You just you're loaded at that point, and it's just like no challenge at all.
Right, as opposed to Cyber Demons, which is more challenging.
Yeah, like even if you have a BFG, there's still like you gotta hit them at least twice from up close, which is risky.
Yeah, it just goes to show that, not all hit scanners are created equal, since, everyone agrees chain gunners, the worst. The absolute worst.
Yeah, I never really thought anything of chain gunners as a kid, because I always... Oh, hey. They completely baited that trap well, I think, by putting, like, a zombie man in front of the switch you gotta shoot to open the trap. That's good stuff. Simply Dead. No relation. In fact, it doesn't really play like Dead Simple at all.
They start you out against pain elementals?
Yeah, that was kind of mean, honestly. Also, those stairs down there seem like they lead nowhere. I believe they go to a secret supercharge, but I did not get that in this video. I don't think. Also, there's health in this slime, and I want it.
But did you gain anything, considering how long you had to spend on the...
It was a slight net gain. So this level's got a bit of a clever, like, the progression is interesting. So, yeah, I'm low on ammo right now. So, besides the blue door, we've got these 2 other doors here, and depending on which one you go through, like, both doors lead to the same area.
Yep.
But, like, you have to go through both, basically, but once you pick one side, you kind of have to commit to it, and then you have to come out the other side, I believe.
Oh, okay. I mean, it's not necessarily that you can't go back the way you came, it's more just that you may as well finish it.
Right. I believe at some point, surprise, just wall of chain gunners. Gotta get to cover real quick for that. Also, this switch, this whole little square room, just like completely pointless other than to, put chain gunners in the room.
Again, I mean, if you're going for 100% kills...
fair.
Not everyone's into that.
that little island across the lava is also a secret. There's like a wall in the outdoor area you can press and it'll have a switch that'll raise a bridge.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe it was like I don't know why I would have thought it was a teleport location, because it didn't look like there was a teleporter present.
Oh, huh. I guess I was mistaken. So we started the other path now because the other one just teleported us out. Where the Arachnotron was is where the paths meet up. Oops. Oh, hey, secret medkits were okay, and I deftly avoided the invisibility sphere.
But, well, that's all right. It took care of all the barons for you.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, thanks. Good trap, I guess. What was I saying?
A lot of chain gunners.
Yeah. Right, so you're supposed to... I guess the one-way thing only works if you come through the direction with the crushers, because going the other way, the crushers are where the paths meet up, basically, because the walls were lower and the area with the Arachnotron is what will be back there.
I see.
Yeah, see? So we're back here again, but I need to get that blue key still. And I pressed a switch, I believe? There was a window to this room. It showed the stairs rising, or maybe it didn't. I wasn't looking too close, and it's been a while.
Something happened.
Yeah, something happened. There are stairs now. I can have the red key. Oh, this part's mean. So I believe this got me at least once in the death reel. So we hit this in the slime. Stairs go up, lead to more slime.
Oh.
I need to go in there. One of the branches here has a radiation suit, which is this one.
Oh, thank goodness you got the.
Yeah.
You got that on the first guess.
Well, no. So not only did I go this way first, but this trap reveals the trooper, which I was ready for him, thankfully, so I could stun him. But now I have to wait 30 seconds for... I have to shoot this switch, rather. I was mistaken. I thought it was a 30-second closed door, but it wasn't. But yeah, now we can finally get in here. I believe this leads to the great outdoors. Yep.
Get us out of here. Sort of. Oh, finally some heavy ordnance.
Yeah. I got 2 hull rockets to deal with.
Whatever's coming out.
And 2 barons. Great, thanks.
Yeah. I mean, it could... I don't think that's too bad. It could be way worse.
It could, but, just kind of funny is all. Also, those guys are way up there.
Yeah, that I think is worse than having to deal with the barons.
Yeah. Oh, hey, there's the rockets I could have used. Well, there's the exit, or is it? This guy likes his
Fake
traps
exits.
a lot. Yeah.
Or is
I believe.
Oh, okay.
I believe I just created an invisible blood puddle in that door, which is a rare sight. Simply dead. Surprisingly few. Oh, going down. Trooper's Playground did it first. Gosh. So I believe this WAD also followed. I kind of like the layout of this area. But this WAD follows the game design ethos. Oh, I had to shoot a switch out here to reveal a switch to let me out. The game design ethos of creating the first level last, which the very first level was one of the last levels he completed, and I believe he said that level 2 was just kind of a filler level. Like he just kind of made it in a weekend so we would have a map for slot number 2, which I don't understand that. It seems kind of arbitrary, but still, that's, I guess, what he had to do.
And whatever works. If that's the way that your process helps you get, help you get stuff done, then you may as well just do it.
Right. So yeah.
Or looking for the blue key, or you're looking
I'm
for the way to get
around.
back.
There's this little cubby next to one of the side elevators. It's pretty tricky. They got me. I almost died from chain gunner.
More chain gunners.
Yep, no, there's the blue key. I can get out of here now.
Now we have to go back the way we came.
God, hit scanners. Alright. I believe this is a different way.
So far, it seems that the trooper hasn't been giving you too much grief.
Well,
or at least
you haven't seen the death wheel yet.
In the finished product, he seems to be relatively easy to manage.
It's a fair thing to assume, given the information you've been given.
Mm-hmm.
I do like the outdoor level areas in this level are pretty nice, I think.
Yeah, I think I'm just seeing so many WADs that I think are more modern day makes that it's just oh man, kind of forgot what things were like back in the old days when people were still just figuring stuff out.
Right. I can confirm also that shooting that switch does not do this. Oh, I think this is he says the whole map pack is inspired by Obituary by the Innocent crew, which this level I feel kind of shows that off the most, because it's kind of doing the Obituary thing by having these brick fortresses followed by these tech-based kind of areas.
Yeah.
Just a thing that Obituary did a lot. Also, that's kind of a mean trap. Guy likes putting chain gunners. We've yet to see, the more painful chain gunner traps of this year, but that comes later. Also, I guess I didn't notice the bars lowering down here. Whoops.
I mean, at this point, which would you rather have in a trap like that? Would you rather, skeletons in the closet or chain gunners? Because I've always found that revenants suck more, but that's probably because I don't like closing the distance.
It's fair.
So I often get, blown up a lot.
I mean, I feel like I would rather have revenants than chain gunners, just, as a surprise trap, but, that's maybe not what the map designer would feel. If they want to get you, that's they're going to use the chain gunners because that'll get you.
That's true. And then you as the player, it's I'll take the skeletons.
Right.
They may have more health, but I mean, they're not hit scanners.
Right. I kind of like that he paid a little bit of attention to detail to lighting. We've got lights stretching across rooms, getting occluded by walls and things like that. It's a nice touch.
Mm-hmm.
And one that's kind of easy to overlook these days. Takes effort to do lighting in Doom maps, because each different level of lighting is a whole different sector you gotta create and things like that.
Right. Well, I mean, I was about to say that, creating lighting takes effort in general when making a game.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah, you got a point.
If you're gonna, do you actually have an engine, or are you just making it look like you have one by just making it seem like you have dynamic lighting or something like that, just by using different textures?
Oh, yeah, I hadn't even thought of that aspect. Yeah, gosh. Gosh. I was just thinking of this WAD that the creator of Doom World, Linguisa, did, which he made a bunch of custom textures. I don't know, I'll have to look more into it later, but it's this 3D rendering standard picture that he recreated in the Doom engine by, carefully modifying textures. Gosh, I wish I had more information than that, but I'll have to look into it. He likes to do weird things in vanilla like that, though. Hey, Trooper. He's way down there. He can't.
It seems like, even though I guess he's supposed to have a chain gunner attack, it doesn't seem like he's as accurate with it. Or maybe you're just really good at dodging now.
Maybe. Who could say? Hello. Always with the dang chain gunners.
Yep.
Alright, guys. So we should be coming up close to the end of this map pretty soon. I've got all the keys. When did you know it? The great outdoors.
With some chain gunners below you.
Yeah, I'm not even sure if there are chain gunners. Oh, there's one at least. Okay. Can't confirm. There are chain gunners, and I was right to be hesitant because I got chewed up.
Yeah.
I had to go back and find more health. All right,
is that
guys.
Another door that's not a door, but could have used a different texture?
Possibly. So,
Cacodemon behind ya.
I feel like we're 4 for 4 on tricky trap exits.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a secret behind the monster closet. If you, I actually found it. Nice.
But do you use it?
Hey. Looks like it. Yeah, backpack. All right. Cool deal.
Now the door opens.
Yeah, it's a one-way door, you see.
Yep. That makes sense.
Right. That was going down.
Nice.
Alright, death reel.
Oh boy. I guess that one didn't look like you went the wrong way. You just got sandwiched by...
Yeah, I wonder
pinkies.
if I had to re-record this WAD. It's been so long that I don't remember, what I've done and what I haven't done. I remember dying in that slime room, though, due to going the wrong way.
Possibly.
Yeah. If that doesn't happen, I'm going to Oh, hey. Oh, no, that's just the dang trooper.
Yep.
I'm going to chalk it up to, I think, a recording got corrupted and I had to do it again.
No. And you just remembered this time. Those other deaths don't count.
I mean, they don't, because they don't exist anymore. This dang guy, trying to get him, he got me. Also, if you
the
do
most pitiful deaths.
Yeah, you do the blue card wrong in that level, you're just stuck.
Oh, really? So you can just basically just be put on a path of no return, I guess, because you're gonna die.
Yep. That's how it goes.
Oh, well, I guess that's another way to teach you how to learn the maps.
I suppose it is. But, next time, more Troopers Playground.
All right, sounds good.
Yep, the end.
See ya.